And hello, say hi to the YouTubes as well. It's the Strummer. Let me just try something. I think this is actually better. Ideally, we would want this. Oh, you can see the mouse, fortunately. Hi, YouTube. It is with great pleasure that we present the preliminary patch notes for Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. Pack your bags and ready your gear. Grand new journey awaits. Yeah, let's see how grand that journey actually will be. We need to confirm early access details. Alright, I should have my key already. I need to plop the key on the account for the actual Dawntrail. I do have the pre-order already, but not the actual Dawntrail. Okay, so playable content, as per usual, yeah, areas, quests, fate, yada 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 yada, it doesn't matter. And the graphical update. Yeah, as per usual. So, new cities have been added. Puliolo, as everyone knows. Lucia 9. New field areas have been added. Urquapacha. It's very inspired in Peru, probably, no? This is, I don't know, some tropical place. Doesn't scream Brazil to me though. No. Have you been to Brazil at all? No. And then you have the Wild Wild West. And whatever this is. Some people say this looks a bit like Alexandria from Final Fantasy IX. I can see it. But it seems like a medieval city. Yeah, no Alexander. But considering how Alexander has the old time space bullshit built into it on 14, that could be easily explained. Okay, number of air recurrence has been reduced. Oh, they actually reduced the air recurrence for older areas. Okay, I wasn't aware. Patch 7 introduced myriad quests in addition to the main scenario. As such, there may be cases where the patch notes only cite the initial quest in the series or omit quests entirely to prevent spoilers. Yeah, we know. MSQ. Obviously, there's new MSQ. Side stories, yeah. Alright, and then you'll get a new quest in Thanalan that will give you a Fantasia. So that's all good. Fantasia. Company Girl. People of War, yeah, we'll have our typical role quests. Doesn't matter. Enter the Viper will be unlocked in Ulda. And Pictomancer will be unlocked in Old Gridania. Whatcha-makey-makey deliveries. Whatcha-makey-makey. Ah, god damn it. What a silly name. Then, yeah, the usual deliveries that we also got on Crystarium, on Shadowbringers, and then in the Studium in Endwalker. We're gonna those, we don't care. Location items have been scattered and delivered, yada yada. Oh yeah, right, this change is actually quite nice. You can hide the players that hog the NPCs during MSQ. This is pretty nice. Pretty nice update. Quest objectives that require following NPC now utilize visual indicators to help players avoid detection. I think that was already pretty obvious, to be honest. But okay. Guess it's an extra. Players can now select icons individually to carry out quest objectives. This is actually quite nice. Just another quality of life. Players may now just text advanced settings to apply only to voice dialogue. It's also nice. Auto advance on voice dialogue is also pretty nice. Help alleviate issues with misinputs and complete quest suggests that require entering phrases in the chat mode and say certain half-wit and full-wit characters will now be treated as the same character when typing. Oh. Okay. Tribal quest. I'll lead society quests. Okay. Certain quest battles can no longer be undertaken using limited jobs. Oh. So you could do some quest battles with blue, I guess. Tradecraft and field craft leaves have been added. Experience sports rewarded in using a class at level 90 or above to complete a leave with level required below 90 have been capped at 1000. New fates have been added, obviously. Then you get shared fates. Exactly the same thing, changing nothing. Meh. They're raising the cap of bicolor gemstones, so that's nice. Maximum store of bicolor gemstones has been increased. And the bonus experience points also gain the bonus to win bicolor gemstones. This is nice. The game client will respond more quickly when opening shared fate window. That's also pretty nice, because currently it takes ages. Look at it. Jesus, this takes so goddamn long. Thank God they changed that. Okay, back to it. Large fate scales that take place at fixed locations also appear on the map like regular fates. Finally! I don't know why this wasn't a thing! Following additions and adjustments that we made treasure maps. Okay, new treasure maps, obviously. Exitotron and shifting gymnasium will be level synced. Okay. Additional items will step for supply and provision emissions, of course. Viper and picture message symbol options have been added to the charge category. Okay, new category craftable items have been added to the company workshop. Yeah, obviously. And more voyages, yeah. So nothing amazing. Wards have been changed into more pre-companies private buyers, okay. State to the right system has been implemented. Alright, now you can effectively bar someone from your club. I guess. You can become a true bouncer. Company estate, the main right company master may appoint up to 4 free company members or secondary rights holder. Okay. State owner is the main rights holder, yada yada, 3 tenants. Cannot appoint secondary rights holders. So you can also kick them from your apartment. That's nice. After entering the lottery for an estate, viewing the placard for a different plot before confirming the result of your entry, and I'll remind you of the estate address of the plot you bid on. That's nice. So you can actually find your bid. You forgot. More designs have been added. Trading facility furnishings can now be used by crafting classes. In accordance with the increased character level 100 striking damage have been added. Oh, those look very, very nice. More aquarium fish, more casting rolls, more seeds, plants, I guess. More prizes in the gold saucer, kind of expected as well. Especially because you have 2 new classes, so they have to have something there, right? More cards, new NPCs. Female Rothgar! Big mamas are coming in hot. What else? Oh, hairstyles. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and more hairstyles as well. That's nice. Always nice, more customization options. Following additions and adjustments have been made to the trust system. Well, has been added a new avatar NPC. In accordance to the increased character level cap, the level cap for avatar NPCs has also been increased. New glamours will be unlocked for avatar NPCs that reach level 100. Oh, that's nice. Actually worth leveling them, I guess. Dawntrail has been added. Wondrous Trails has been changed. Following raids have been grouped together into raid series categories. These duties will not affect Wondrous Trails in your possession prior to reaching level 100. This is nice. It's actually quite nice. I muted myself on the Discord, yeah. Did you not want me to? Avatar NPCs in 6 will also be able to offer weather forecasts for 7.0. Okay. Following additions and adjustments have been made to the island sanctuary. I don't really care. Level cap for Separate of 4, raised to 100. Hyper can be unlocked. Pictomancer can be unlocked. New job actions have been added. Yeah, we've seen this one. Active trait have been adjusted. Layout of the blue magic spellbook has been adjusted. Following limit breaks. Monks will no longer change position when executing Final Heaven, and same thing for Dragoons. New World and Preferred World character bonus now apply to all jobs at level 89 or below. The army bonus granted below level 90 has been increased from 50 to 100. Oh, that's a very nice increase. Oh, new enemies. They look nice. Cactuars, kinda. New Cactuars, I guess. New dungeons. After beginning a boss encounter in dungeons, you'll introduce in patch 7.0. The shortcut warp will take players to the boss's area entrance. Quite nice. So if you wipe, you won't have to do the Walk of Shame. New trials. No Unreal trials for a while. Okay, echoes. On Abyssal Fracture in Gilded Area, apparently. Ooh, up to maximum 50%. That's a lot. What's wrong, cat? Oh. A bug. There. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You can probably see the cat there. The echo will take effect upon entering. Sync of the echo has been upgraded. Fire of Trial and expansion of Stone, Sky and Sea has been added. First trials to deal to various high level duties, so it should be exactly the same. Players will be tasked with destroying level 100 striking dummy. No, it seems to be exactly the same thing. New elite marks have been added. Oh, look, it's a squirrel. Players can now hunt regular and elite marks in new areas, yeah. Weapon Pictomancer arms now available in the power leading deep dungeon vendors. Elegant tombstones of aesthetics have been added. 1,000 tombstones of aesthetics. Okay. They only get it after hitting 100. All of these will be removed, and you'll be able to switched to poetics. Category names and category names duties just have been reorganized. 6.0 duties can now be undertaken using unrestricted party option. When undertaking duty using the unrestricted party options, players can now elect to leave a duty even during combat. Really? Oh, during unrestricted party. So one synced. Makes sense. Great final list trials and duties introduced patch 7.0. This will be accessed to the raid finder. Huh? Oh, so the olds are still there, okay. I mean, they really waste a lot of text and space here just saying things that are always the same. Level 80, 70, 80 dungeons and duty roulette level 90 dungeons have been combined to duty roulette high level dungeons. High level dungeon. I really wish they would just merge that with leveling. Really? At this point, just merge it with leveling. They're all part of MSQ, so just merge it with leveling. And then give us 2 charges of leveling or something like that. Item level requirements, when the alliance race they can enter. Okay, before. Players must meet average item level requirements commensurate with the level of their current class or job at time of registration. Players must meet the highest item level requirement among the alliance raids they can enter at their current class or job level at the time of registration. The highest item level requirements among the alliance raids they can enter. Huh. Okay. This seems a bit odd, to be honest. Highest item level requirements among the alliance raids they can enter. Series 5 will end, Series 6 will begin. Okay, PvP, we don't care. New items have been added. Well. I don't particularly like this. Whatever this is. Faceware, a new form of accessories for the head separate from other equipable accessories has been added. So now you can equip glasses while using some other type of headgear. Following fashion accessories have been converted into facewear. Okay. Players now acquire facewear in place of aforementioned fashion accessories. That's nice. Fantasia and Retailer Fantasia. Certain items can now be sold, synthesized, or submitted for expert delivery mission. Right. As per usual, the rings are no longer unique, so you can equip 2. Double dice. Would be nice if they added some die inventory as well. Would be really, really nice. But no. All of this is just dice thing and the UI, and then this you'll see in game. Furnishing, sealing wax, set letter set is now dyeable. Following is going to be equipped regardless of gender. Sundry Splendors, a one-stop for gear and items purchased in exchange for elegant tombstones and scripts has been added to Old Charlian. Oh, okay. The layout of gear exchange menus has been unified. Huh? Wonder what they mean by this. The following adjustments have been made to gear exchange for elegant tombstones of astronomy, quality and comedy. Base items and upgrade materials can no longer be obtained from shops. Players who possess base items may upgrade them in exchange for 100 elegant tombstones of poetics. New items are available from Calamity Salvagers in exchange for silver chocobo feathers. Yada. Then Scepter and Warlock's Buckler. Okay. New items are available in exchange for subtle currency from allied societies in 2.0 area. Time until actions may be used after consuming certain medicinal items has been reduced. Huh. Does this mean pots will be on a reduced animation lock? That's interesting. Or foods. Either or. After using the following items to grant a boost to experience points earned from the synthesis, the message will now be displayed when their effect expires. Top 4 samples of the hands will increase level 100. Strips, yada yada. Second. Strips and yada yada don't matter. It's all the same. The amount of type of items crafters and gatherers scripts received from customers have been adjusted, yada yada, yada yada. Spider but a bit added. Bait and tackle in all displays swift skin bait, a new form of bait, obtained using level 191 Fisher actions per full hand. Huh. Precision or powerful hooks. If it indicated the bait, it would be way more interesting and way more useful. If it indicated the bait instead of indicating the kind of hook set. Like, what the hell? Do you want, cat? Purpose script, following increasing level cap, adjustments have been made. TP will no longer be reduced to 0 when players are incapacitated. Digital folklore, yada yada, this is all the same. Okay, yeah, the alpaca. We must have this. We do want this. The alpaca or the llama or whatever. And I'm never sure which is which. Kitty. The lion. Bro. Those look like testes. Just saying. Oh, new barding. Oh, and the weird new texture thing they added. Graphical update. The following graphical details have been added. Improved movement of certain weapons, tools, and gears. Character tilting when turning on certain mounts. Oh, that's interesting. Certain environmental effects such as water splashing and smoke will now appear darker in the shadow of nearby objects. Wavering distortion effect when underwater. Let's see how that actually looks. Subtle eye movement for player characters and certain NPCs. Huh. As part of our first graphical update, the following details have been improved. Character hair and face textures. The appearance of skin on players' characters, animals and monsters. The appearance of hair, yada yada. Subtle hair movements. Stop. Appearance of lenses and glasses in our glass objects. The appearance of metallic material on certain gear. You probably face it up. The appearance of characters and objects that are wet. Well, to be honest, the wet effect was already pretty good. The appearance of fog. Fog is nice. The appearance of water and waves. Oh. The appearance of textures of distant terrain when riding a mount. Changes in lighting due to the passage of time. With few exceptions, these updates apply to all content implemented in 7.0. Graphical updates will be applied gradually to older content in future updates. Oh, so it's only for 7.0. Yeah, that's a pretty good improvement, I would say. Oh, but this is a massive improvement. It actually looks like but look at the what shall we call it? Textile. Textile is... That's a massive improvement. The number of light sources used for shadows has been increased. Following updates have been made to grass, improved textures, density, color spotting, motion from wind, and character interaction. Movement from wind will appear more consistent at high frame rate. Upscaling via AMD FSR and NVIDIA DLSS has been added. DLSS is only available on Windows. Anti-aliasing via TSC-MMA has been added. SSAO via DTAO has been added. I have no idea what these are, but sure. Yeah, you can see the waves and you can see the threads. Following additions as we made character creation. Okay, new lighting option. Character voices lines can now be sampled, aren't they? Oh, combat voices. Yeah, this would be nice. So you could avoid the annoying Miko voice that goes here, here. Hell of annoying. When using the assistant toggle, the display of headgear and face wear can now be toggled on and off. Character appearance by the way of Fantasia. This is also pretty nice. Because generally when you creating the character and then you moving around with it, they can look quite a bit different when moving about in the world because of the lighting. The current addition of new market border, the stacks have been adjusted. Okay. Retainers can now be just to the all market. Female Rothgar retainers. Viper and Pictomancer. Cannot be already assigned a job or must be reset if they are. If your retainers are already been assigned a class or job, open the retainer menu and select reset retainer class. Please note, however, that doing so will lower the retainer level to 1. New retainer adventure have been added. Achievements title have been added. Lead marks, guild cost has been adjusted. World map has been updated. Yada yada. Player search, weapon Pictomancer, yada yada. Target information, target set features that be displayed as percentage. Decimal values will now always be shown. This is nice. When the setting display only detrimental effects on you inflict is enabled, it will only be applied to enemy targets. This is also nice. Following this change, the name of this setting has been adjusted to display only the detrimental effects you inflict on target. Following additions and adjustments have been made to actions and trait windows. The default view of the actions tab will now separate actions that can be and cannot be assigned to the hotbar. Nice. The settings for the actions when required for execution are met. Enable action change. Enable recast timer to prevent erroneous input. New option has been added, allowing players to choose whether certain actions will be replaced by another on the hotbar when executed. This is actually a very good thing. I'll probably be not gonna be using it, but it's nice for some jobs. New option has been added to enable a recast timer to prevent erroneous input of actions that replace others on the hotbar upon execution. Okay. Gods for jobs have been added or adjusted. Players' job gods can now be displayed. Oh, this is actually quite nice. Quite a nice change as well. For summoner, I guess. Enjoy having to split all your whatchamacallit, summon actions into a shit ton of buttons. The guide can be accessed at any time with question mark in each window. Glamour guide. What do you mean by glamour guide? Oh, okay. Description and menu of the modes have been adjusted. When viewing a repair request, play it in details will now include information pertaining to dyes and fixed materia. When viewing items attached to Mog letter, the item details will now include information pertaining to dyes and fixed materia. The requirements to keep the new adventure status have been adjusted as follows. Have not completed the main scenario quest, Coming Dawn. Players who fulfill may set their status to new adventure. The bonus to experience points earned when mentor forms a party with new adventure or eternal will now apply until level 90, obviously. Use level cap. Obviously it just raises the level from the usual 90 to 100, doesn't matter. Same thing with Disciple of the Hand. And the hand. Current managers must renew their certification during the 7.0 patches. Players who fail to do so will have to access certain features in this period. Yeah. Yada yada. Log message will be displayed and newly created characters are on new or preferred worlds meet the requirements to receive a guild bonus. Oh, that's a thing? Guild bonus? I wasn't even aware. New accents have been added, obviously. Obviously. Because you'll have new things, right? So, oh, new poses is nice. Really wish they added a slow motion to it, so you could pause better during animations. Like having a slow motion for when you're trying to pause or during a specific time of the animation would be very, very nice. New filters, okay. And display of headgear. This setting will apply to instant portraits even after changing headgear. Okay. New stickers have been added. Patched logo frame has been updated with 7.0 logo. Okay. And using monitors resolution wider than 16.9, screenshots taken from certain cutscenes or certain frame groups in group pose will have copyright information placed within the bounds of a 16:9 resolution. So you can't escape it. Copyright is just as follows. This is quite nice, to be honest. Having this is kind of annoying. This is fine. Didn't get me recorded. The record have been changed. I don't get why the changes. Why now it's delay? I don't use the duty recorder. I don't know anyone who actually uses it, so I don't care. Log message displayed is inaccessible has been adjusted. Button to temporarily hide display of chat log has been added. This is nice. The following changes have been made to alarms. Okay, the limit for alarm names. Allowed the alarm editor interface has changed. All options are available for alarms. Alarm sounds can be muted while undertaking duties. I don't know. I don't even know. Do you even have any UI for alarms currently? A UI for the alarms. Where do you access it? Oh, so you have to go here and then go here. I guess you need to find like time node. And then where you go? Oh, but where's the alarm showing up? Not seeing it. Ah. But I could set the here. Set timer for next occurrence. Oh, here it is. I mean, why couldn't we have this on an easier way to get it? Say on the clock here or on the clock here. You just click it and the alarm shows up. Why not? Why not like simplifying things? Why must it be so complicated? Oh, and I forgot you cannot see what I'm doing. Oh well, doesn't matter. Moving on. Header registered to blacklist will be hidden. Ah, The name will display as unknown in the party list and on their nameplate. Nice. So you know you have them blacklisted. The message from characters blacklist will be hidden. Will apply to characters tied to blacklist. Oh, this is actually quite nice. Apply to all characters tied to blacklisted character service account. Blacklisting proprietary agreement will also apply to all characters tied to service account. Nice. The blacklist tab has been removed from the social window and will now be displayed on its own window found under social. Okay. Players can now save comments regarding blacklisted characters. This is very useful, because I would like to be able to split between the spammers and the people who are just bad. And by bad I mean terrible people. Not that they are or are not good players. Players can blacklist characters and all characters that tied to service accounts also be subject to the Lodgestone blocked user list. Okay. Mute list has been added. Muting will apply to all characters, while their message cannot be seen if they are members of your party or alliance, so notification will be displayed when they speak during duties. No, this is nice. So now I can actually mute the spammers instead of blacklisting them. I mean, because they're just spammers, doesn't mean they are bad people, right? Nah, they're just spammers. They're just people doing it for money, generally. Some of them. Nah, but you can just mute them. Works. Nah. Once registered term filter, any message containing designated words can be hidden from the chat log. Ooh, it can also be quite nice. Like every club, any mention of club can go straight into filtered terms. 10 words can be registered in term filter with each in its own individual settings. Use that since travel word visit will be restricted for certain roles in data centers. We'll check this. Players who are inactive for 30 minutes will be logged out automatically. New areas will be split into multiple instances. Basically, players can now use the mouse to drag and drop actions onto or off of the W crossbar. What's the W crossbar? Is this the... You can use this, or you can do this already. Gradation of the main menu background in gamepad mode has been adjusted. Okay. And DualSense Edge can now be used on Windows. DualSense Dual Edge wireless can now be used via Bluetooth. When connected to a 120Hz monitor, the maximum frame rate for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series is now 120 FPS. When playing on a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series, trophies yada yada, doesn't matter. Following options have been added to configuration, general tab, quest progression settings. Yeah, the hide nearby players. Supplementary explanation of graphical options have been added to display settings in system configuration menu. Huh? Oh, extra explanations, okay. Frame have changed. Main display refresh rate. Following settings have been added. Graphic scaling, dynamic resolution, yada yada, shadow quality. Alt resolutions, UI can change to high. Enable wet surface effects, disable rendering of objects when not visible. Following additions made to the existing configurations. Doesn't matter, we know nothing about console, so space where, auto target priority, subcommand. Mute list, filter, visual alerts, and color filtering. Okay. New parameters have been added to the AG text. Job Gods 1, Job Gods 2. This is nice. Like I said, this is very nice. Actually useful when you want to record some shit. Then we made the PlayStation 4 autocomplete dictionary. Layout of game launcher has been changed. Oh, I wonder how that layout is gonna change though. Hope it's better than the one that we currently have. The screen logo and opening movie have been changed to the Dawntrail. Would be nice if they also gave you an option to pick which opening movie and logo you'd have on your game. That would actually be very nice. Because I know everyone has their own preferred video. Oh, no Storm of Blood? No Storm of Blood, Haka? That's surprising. I figure you'd be all about the Storm of Blood. The intervention can now be assigned to your companion app. And I guess that's... Oh, and Viper and Pictomancer have been added to solo rankings for Palace of the Dead, Heaven on High, and Eureka Orthos. Ooh. And... Yes, that's it. That's all we have on the patch notes, guys. So nothing all that interesting, to be honest. A few changes, but nothing that wasn't expected. A lot of the things that they really should start omitting off the main patch notes. Just make them like usual changed things. Like, oh, everything passed from level 90 to level 100. Oh, no shit, Sherlock. Imagine that changing the level cap would change things. But yeah. Other than that, guess we'll have to wait until we get the final patch notes. I guess those might have a bit more information. It doesn't even have anything about the job skills or anything here. Oh, regarding the congestion. So, login queues, yeah. Limitations. Japanese data centers. Number of non-home characters that can log in will be limited. Nether, Primal, and Crystal will be unavailable for travel. Dynamites will remain available for travel, and the maximum number of traveling characters will be increased compared to usual. So these are the enemies at the center, still relatively unpopulated and may be helpful logging destinations with other worlds that are experiencing high congestion. Chaos and Light will be unavailable for travel. I wonder if this applies to service changes and how that will work. Shadow will be open to travel with probatory worlds, which may be helpful login destinations when other worlds are experiencing high congestion. So you can only travel to Shadow, which is a temporary world just for traveling. The cross regions data center functionality, which has been in public testing for some time and appears to be stable, will be usable in patch 7.0 and onward. North America, so you can everyone can travel to the Oceanian data center. Okay. World visit. Yeah, the world visit system will be unavailable. So you will not be able to swap worlds even if you wanted to. But until when though? So let me just I need to send this to some people. On the shared data center, obviously. Yeah, you get DC travel ban and world travel ban as well, apparently. Play on other worlds in congestion. Okay, additional characters who are visiting in our world prior to 7.0 will still be able to return to their home world regardless of traveling restrictions, but their ability to return may be temporarily impeded by periods of server congestion. As such, if your character is currently visiting a world that will have traveling restrictions, we advise returning them to their home world before patch 7.0 maintenance begins, as the restrictions will lower your login priority. So imagine being stuck in a world. Your queue will be even longer. High congestion is expected on our world, especially those in Japanese, North American, and European data centers, although data center travel and world visit will be limited as mentioned above. During high periods of high congestions, you may want to consider playing on worlds with relatively lower populations. New worlds, probatory worlds, EU, and those on the Oceanian data center. Yeah. Oh, and make sure you're not in a city. Especially not a hin. Do not stay in a hin. That's my suggestion. Players on the Japanese data center, travel into less crowded world with data center, yada yada. Okay, same thing. How to travel, yeah, returning characters to the world. Era 2002. Login servers experience high amounts of traffic, or when the number of characters waiting in a login queue for a logical data center exceeds the maximum capacity. And what is the maximum capacity? That would be nice to know. A measure to prevent server from crashing due to extreme traffic loads. Should you encounter error 2002 when attempting to log in, we apologize for the inconvenience, but ask that you may wait a while before trying again. Furthermore, the aforementioned maximum capacity has been increased by roughly 50% compared to the launch of Endwalker. That's nice. Also, currently waiting in the login queue, longer wait times mean an increased likelihood of being interrupted by connection issues due to packet loss, unstable Wi-Fi connections, and other network environment factors. In the event of a disconnect due to error 2002, the lobby server will hold their place in the queue for roughly a minute. Ooh, a minute is very short, considering you have to re-open the game and re-log again. If your connection returns and you manage to re-enter the lobby server relatively quickly, you'll be able to return to your place in the login queue. However, a certain amount of time passes before you return to the lobby server, your place in the queue will be lost and you'll need to re-enter the login queue from the beginning. Okay, network errors, automatic logout, peak congestion times. Congestion status which varies each data center, but based on typical activity, the following times are expected to be especially congested. European data center, 11 GMT, so 12 for my time zone. Imagine your world will be okay. Or go find somewhere no one else will be like Ultimate Duel. I mean, just not in the main city. Any area around the main city should be fine. European data center, so... Oh, from 12 to midnight. Okay, from 12 to 12. For us. Access will be taking place during the weekend and maybe congestion outside of these hours as well. Yeah. Prevent world servers from crashing, number of characters that can move between in-game areas within a certain time frame will be limited. As such, the game may display unable to move to areas due to congestion when attempting to enter a different area. If the area is displayed, we ask you to try to change areas again or wait a while before attempting again. We apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate your cooperation as we strive to provide a stable gameplay experience. There's a possibility that certain instance content, such as duties required to progress to quests, may experience congestion. For instance, duties required to progress to quests, we have devised methods to stagger player traffic during main scenario progression, and have also implemented a queue system in case of congestion. If congestion occurs, your number in the queue will be displayed upon attempting to enter the instance. We ask that you patiently remain in the queue as players are admitted into the instance in the order that they join the queue. New areas, instance of new areas, yeah, usual thing. Restrictions, playing different instances of the same area can communicate with messages as normal. However, there are some restrictions such as being unable to see each other's characters in the overworld. Yeah. Expected. And that's all, I think. Yeah, that's all we have to do to see. That's that, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the going over all the patch notes and whatnot. And I guess now we can do whatever you guys want. Because I'm not going to be doing anything much on 14. So if you want me to watch something, check the videos. Oh yeah, go to the cafe at the end of the world. That's gonna be good.